What's up, everybody? Today, we start building a city in Blender. And we start with the massive building as the centerpiece. Time to start making some designs. So this was my first design, beautiful as ever. It's about 1,000 feet by 1,000 feet and 2,550 feet tall. So quite a monster of a building. Also, I need you all to remember, I'm not a professional architect. So if any of these drawings look super stupid, that's why. So I had a design, so the next step is to do a cost analysis kind of thing. So I got this spreadsheet set up here, and so you can see each of the sections different square feet. Yeah, so these are all the different sections and all their square feet. So the total square feet of this whole building would be 143 million. So the minimum cost for this building, it just by square feet, is $61 billion. And the maximum cost is $143 billion. Now, you know, I'm not the richest man in the world, but if you ask me, that's just a few bucks more than pocket change. Jeff Bezos' net worth, $197 billion. So Jeff Bezos could barely pay for this expensive building. But I don't even know why you would. So that building plan didn't really work out, since it just costs a tad too much. So back to the drawing board, time to make some new plans. After a bit of drawing, I came up with some new plans. Smaller, this time 500 by 300 feet, so not as big. But since we are done with another set of plans, we must do another cost analysis thingy. Alright, so building idea 2. This is the second iteration of my first building. So yeah, these are the different square feet, once again. So this full building, it's the same height, so this building will have the same amount of stories, still 205. And the total square feet is 21 million. So that is a very significant decrease from the 143 million. So the minimum cost is 9 billion, and the maximum cost is 21 billion. So you know, that's still a ridiculous price, but we're getting somewhere. Alright, now time for the third design. Alright, so this is my third design. It's 300 by 200 feet. It is still 2,550 feet tall. The same height, same everything. Now time for the cost analysis. Alright, so for building idea 3, once again, this is all the different square footages things. So, the total square feet of this is 5.825 million. So that is once again a significant decrease from the 21 million from the second building and 143 million from the first building. So yeah, it's a pretty big decrease. And so yeah, and then so the minimum cost is 2.5 billion, and the maximum cost is just around 6 billion. So I think we're in a good spot to just start 3D modeling. At this point, I was finished with the main shape of the building, so I started making some nice materials for it. Alright, so now that I was done with the materials, I moved on to making the windows, and I was kind of struggling with the array modifiers, but I eventually figured it out. At this point, I was done with the array modifiers and the windows, and I started setting up a skybox and animating a camera. I'm not going to show you all of me animating the camera because that would kind of spoil the final animation, so I'll just cut right to the end. After over an hour of 3D modeling, making materials, skybox, and animating, I'll show you the final product right now. Since you couldn't exactly see the entire building, I'll show it to you in Blender in just a second. But I have one thing to say. I'm naming this building CCSM Towers, and whoever comments on this video, I'll try and name a building after you. So yeah, just comment, and I might name a building after you. So yeah, this is the building. You can see the cool skybox and stuff. And this is the entire building, because you couldn't exactly see the whole thing in the animation. This is going to be the centerpiece, and I'm going to build the entire city off out of this. Or off around this. So I'm gonna name this CCSM Towers because, yeah, I made it. But whoever comments on this video, I'll try and name a building in my city after you. So I might make an apartment building and I'll name it like Uncle Hummus Apartments or something like that. I don't know. But you get the point. And that is going to be the end of today's video. But I really hope you enjoyed it because this took me like 2 weeks to make. So I'm going to try my best to make many more of these because making cities in 3D is super cool. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment. I'll see you next time. Bye!